Hello students, today I am teaching to you class 7 subject science chapter 5 acid bases and salt. In this chapter earlier I taught you in two videos about the indicators, but today I will teach you about the acids. So what are acids? To understand the what are acids, first of all suppose that you have take a lemon and cut it and taste the flavor of lemon. The lemon appears to have a sour taste. lemon lemon we can say lemon juice, it appears sour taste. Sour taste means in Hindi it is called khatta. Khatta taste. Lemon juice taste is in sour taste in nature. And we know that the lemon has citric acid, so we can say that the acids are sour in taste. From the taste of lemon, we can say that the acids have sour taste. So we can say that the acids have sour taste, means khatta taste. And what are acids? The definition of acid is a substance which reacts with a base to form a salt. A salt is called an acid. So a substance which reacts with a base to form a salt is called an acid. But this definition is not good as such. So here I write and another definition for the acid is the substances which gives hydrogen ions means H plus ions when they dissociate in water are called acids. Means acids gives hydrogen ions when they are dissociate in water. For example, if we take the example of HCl with water, it gives H plus ions, and in water it gives H plus ions and some product. This H plus ion shows that, take from in this way, for example, this is a water and we put the HCl in this water, it dissociate into H plus and Cl minus. This H plus ions, if present in the water, it determine that the HCl is an acid. If a substance is dissociate in water and gives H plus ions, means hydrogen ions, then we can say that the substance is an acid. For example, H2SO4. If this H2SO4 we put into the water, it breaks down into H plus and SO4 2 minus. These H plus ions are hydrogen ions, and this represents that the H2SO4 is an acid, and the name of acid is sulfuric acid. So we can define that acids are the substances which gives hydrogen ions when they are dissociated in water. And what are the bases? How can we define what are the base or what is a base? Suppose that you put a substance in a water, like suppose that sodium hydroxide, this is called sodium hydroxide it goes into the water, it breaks down into Na plus and OH minus. This OH minus ions are called hydroxide ions. hydroxide ions. These hydroxide ions represents that the given substance is a base. So if put a substance in a water and it dissociate and produce hydroxide ions in the solution, in the water solution, it represents that the given substance is a base. So another example is, suppose that we have take ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide. This ammonium hydroxide NH4OH. When we pour this ammonium hydroxide in a water, it dissociate into NH4 plus and OH minus. This OH minus is hydroxide ion, and it represents that this substance means ammonium hydroxide is a base. So when or after the understanding of a base or an acid and a base, then we can define what are acids and what are base according to definition given in your syllabus. So here we can say that an acid and a base react with, they form a salt, and hydrogen gas or some other compound or element is formed. For example, if we take HCl here and NaOH, which is a base, then it reacts with HCl is break down into H plus and Cl minus and Na plus OH minus. This is an acid and this is a base. On reaction, always positive ions combines with the negative ions and negative ions combine with the positive ions. So from this NaCl is formed and OH and H, it forms an water. So we can say that here water is formed during the reaction of an acid and a base. From this definition we can define acids, base and salts easily. In your syllabus, the definition of acid is defined as acids reacts with the base or combine with the base, they form salt and water. Means the substance which reacts with the base and form salt, they are called an acid. And we can also define the base from this equation. The substance which reacts with an acid, they form a salt, are called a base. And you can define the definition of acids and base both from this reaction. But the basic definition of an acid and a base is that acids are those substances which are dissociate in water and gives hydrogen ions, hydrogen ions, and bases are those substances which are dissociated in water and they gives hydroxide ions. This is the basic definition of an acid and a base. And the acid and a base combines with they form a salt and water. This is the complete definition of an acid and a base from all by using this equation. And already I said that acids are sour in taste, which is called in Hindi khatta, but bases are bitter in taste. Bitter means kadwa. In Hindi, bitter taste is called kadwa. So bases are bitter in taste, but acids are sour in taste. Okay, thank you.